Today we're going to talk about how many businesses should you have and run at the same time. My name is Barayev, and I built a sales team of over 150 plus sales guys in less than 2.5 years. And today we're going to talk about why it's important to understand that one business is the way to go. And I'm explaining to you that in a second, but we always hear this topic. You need to have 7 multiple streams of income, 20 multiple streams of income. You need to have all this stuff. But what they don't tell you is that is not how you start out. Because if you try to go start 7 businesses right now or 7 different multiple streams, I promise you, guess how many you're going to have? 0, zip, zilch, nada. Because you cannot chase 7 different rabbits and expect to get one. You have to focus on one thing at a time. This doesn't mean you cannot have 7 businesses. This doesn't mean you cannot have 20 businesses if that's what you choose to have. But you have to do one thing at a time. Because one thing that you have to understand is that the word focus will pay you way more dividends than diversity. Then diversification. Like you hear all the time from all these moguls with the stock market, right? You want to diversify your income, diversify your income, diversify. Yes, there's a time and place for that, but not now. As you're building out your business, as you're milking this one thing you're trying to do, focus on one thing. Don't get distracted by the shiny object syndrome. Somebody shows you a piece of gold coin, woo! Stop. Stop right now. Like you don't have to do that. And it's so much easier to focus on one thing. Think of it this way. Can you have 7 different girlfriends or 7 different boyfriends? Like, can you imagine having 7 different girls? I used to have a friend, okay, it's a crazy story. He used to have 7 different girlfriends, and every single day out of the week, literally, I'm not lying to you, every single day out of the week, he would talk to one of them at a time. And he would tell them this story about he's running this business, blah, blah, blah. He can only talk once a week. They believed him, whatever. And he would juggle these 7 conversations. He would have a note, like a CRM kind of, with all the information of every single girl. And when I saw him do that, I was like, bro, what is wrong with you? Like, isn't it just easier to just have one girl and just have like an honest conversation, just be you? And he's like, no, man, you don't understand, so, all this stuff. And I never understood him, right? I never understood that mindset because he looked so stressed out, and he got caught a couple of times because he was doing the wrong thing. And this is when we were 17, 16 years old. And it was so funny to watch him be so stressed out and getting caught and all this bullshit. I'm like, bro, you could have just been honest and just had one girl and you would have been fine. And it's the same thing with business, right? You're going to have a lot of trouble because all these 7 businesses that you think are going to be rocking, right? All these 7 businesses, they're going to start getting jealous of each other. And they're going to steal your time and say, oh, you don't pay attention to me. You don't want me anymore. And then you have to run back to this one and take care of this one, right? And you're going to be jumping around like a chicken with no head. And if you've ever seen a chicken with no head, it's the most funniest thing on the planet. Go to a butcher store. It literally is the funniest thing on the planet. And that's what you look like because you're literally chasing 7 different businesses. Instead, eliminate all the distractions and just focus on one and put your all into one, right? And I'm not saying forever, not forever, temporarily. Bold that word. It's temporarily. It's not a forever thing, okay? You focus on one, okay? And this is the strategy that I learned from my man, Grant Cardone, okay? Amazing information. Number 1 you have to do is you have to what? You have to get income. You have to start making money. Figure out a way. I don't care what it is. Build that one income. Build that one channel, right? If you're talking to customers door to door, build that channel out. If you're doing virtual, build that channel out. If you're doing events, build that channel out. If you're doing through referral marketing or affiliate marketing, whatever it is, however you bring your business, cold calling, emailing, flyers, I don't care. Figure out that one channel that is working for you. Milk that one channel where it's profitable and it does not require, very important, it does not require your time and your effort to keep making that channel grow. So if your time and money is required for that channel, then you're not ready to go to the second channel. You have to focus on that one channel. Once that one channel is ready, then you can focus on the other one, right? And create a second income. But it's still in the same bucket. It's still symbiotic. Not a new business, not a third company. No, in the same business. So for example, let's say you're talking to customers through the doors. Now you can start building out maybe the phones. And then maybe another channel, you'll start building the events. And that's how you do it, right? That's how you build it out. You don't start building 7 different businesses. This is 3 streams of income in one industry, in one business. And that's how you got to do it. One bucket at a time. You focus on this, you build it out, you build a team, you give them a lot of equity, you give them a lot of money so they're incentivized to work without you physically there, and you focus on the next one, and you focus on the next one. You do that multiple times, and now you have a profitable one business. You got one business growing. And now you say, Michael, I'm making all this money. What do I do? Awesome. You stack that money. Okay? You don't buy Bitcoin, Schmitcoin, all this stuff. And I'm sorry, right now may be a great time to buy because it's going down. But like, that's not what you're focused on. You focus on one bad boy, one business at a time. Once you have that one business and it's milking you a lot of cash flow, now you stack that money. Don't stack it for a rainy day. You stack it to invest in who? In yourself, in your business. The best investment you can make is in yourself, in your education, in your skill set, on becoming a better you. After you put all that money to yourself, you have nowhere else to put it because you bought all these programs, all these events. Now you can invest into your business. You invest into your business. How do you increase the income here? How do you increase the income here? How do you increase the income here? Maybe you got to buy a better phone system, better CRM. Maybe you need to hire somebody. Whatever you need to do to increase those incomes. And now you have a successful business. It's operating without you physically being, you have to be there. You don't have to be there anymore. It grows without you. And now what you do is you can now open a second business. And that second business may be symbiotic to this. Maybe you say, you know what? I love helping companies with what I'm doing. I'm going to start coaching companies as an example. Right? And that's how you focus on multiple streams of income. The multiple streams of income usually is not 7 different businesses. It can be 7 different multiple streams in one business. And that's what you need to focus on. So I just hear this all the time. Oh my God, 7 income streams. It drives me bananas. Because a lot of these guys don't even create any success by following 7 different people or 7 different businesses. It just causes so much confusion. So my recommendation to you is very simple. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. And I promise you, if you focus, you shall be rewarded. You may not be rewarded today. You may not be rewarded next month. And your friends who have 17,000 incomes are going to be looking like they're better than you, smarter than you, and sharper than you. But in the long run, you will be the smartest one because you're going to have success that's long lasting. And that's what you truly want. Don't compare yourself to your friends or coworkers or whoever that are creating success fast, because fast doesn't matter. It's long. It's long term. And you want to kind of stick through that nonsense like COVID, schmovid, all these different things so you can last a very, very, very long time. Otherwise, you're going to end up being just like your friends with those 7 incomes and end up being with nothing. So I appreciate you. I love you. I appreciate you following this content. Please do me a favor and focus and subscribe down below, like, comment, give me your opinion. I would love to know if you disagree with this. Maybe you think you shouldn't focus. Maybe you think going out there having 17 incomes is the way to do it. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear what you got to say. Drop a comment, subscribe, and I love you. I'll see you guys in the next video.